Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. You are most welcome to our session. I am your host, Hamna Muwendo. I'm a CashTelex investor and a business lady. I am humbled to be in your presence tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, I am in great pleasure to have the honor to present to you a gentleman who has walked the talk. This gentleman has been a member of the core team of the CashTelex family. He is a very, very, very passionate gentleman. He is an investor in CashTelex, an early investor in CashTelex. He is also the chief of operations gentleman, the man who you see promoting the CashTelex meetings, the man who is behind the reminders of the CashTelex meetings. He has seen CashTelex from day one to the present day. I feel so grateful to get the pleasure to rub shoulders with such a gentleman. Ladies and gentlemen, I avail to you our one and only Captain Millibus. Captain Millibus, to you I pass the mic.
Yes, thank you so much. My host, Hamna Muwendo, a passionate lady about CashTelex. Hamna Muwendo, my host tonight. I'm just glad to be on stage with that passionate lady about CashTelex. Hamna Muwendo is an investor as well. And she's good to be with. In fact, if you work with Hamna, then everything will be fine. I appreciate your introduction and the warm welcome you have given me. I'm just now ready to present the business here. Captain Millibus, my name, like my host has introduced me. Chief Coordinator, CashTelex Africa. Yes, we are now here for a purpose. We are now here for a business. We are now here to uphold the flag of CashTelex. And we move together with Africans, please. When we talk about CashTelex, I'm just I feel proud to talk about CashTelex when I'm talking to people like Zamzam Uthman, Ashraf Arafat Kishembo, Mobiru, Musa, Senta Mohsin, and many others. I'm just proud to talk to you about CashTelex tonight. When we talk about CashTelex, the first question is why we need to talk about CashTelex. The first question is why we need to talk about CashTelex. You need to spare time and be part of this. The first reason why CashTelex, daily passive income, the daily passive income. When I talk about the daily passive income every time and then I don't get tired because it is very important. Can you imagine to get money without working for it actively? Are you aware every businessman is looking to earn, to get money passively without actively participating in that business in that particular day, but able to receive? Everyone needs to have the passive income. Do you have it? If you have it, for example, now, does it on international level, on the village level, in the country level, or where? So CashTelex is coming up with daily passive income to all the investors worldwide. We talk about the school fees. We are now in holiday this side in Africa, mainly Uganda. But when we talk about school fees, just wait in the month of January and February. You get to know what the word school fees mean in Africa. So CashTelex is coming up with the solution to stop lamenting about school fees being solved by the CashTelex company. And that's why we are saying, why CashTelex? Everyone should have shares in CashTelex to solve these problems. We should not lament about this every time and then. CashTelex is coming up with a solution to solve them all. Then the retirement plan. Why do we become burdened when we get tired, when we get aged? The burden to our children, the burden to the community, the burden to the president, the burden to the leaders, the burden to LOCs, because they are collecting money for you guys. You are becoming a burden to the people. CashTelex is coming up with a solution. You can get retired. You can be with, for example, 90 years or what, but you are able to earn a living through your shares bought from CashTelex. Retirement plan. CashTelex have come with that solution as well. Then access to interest-free loans. Remember, I have different people, different region, different tribes, understanding the word interest in different angles. So CashTelex is coming up with the interest-free loans, where you can access the loan without interest. Is it common their side you are coming from? It's not easy to get it. Just imagine the banks you are having right now. Every loan you get, there must be the interest attached. CashTelex is coming up with the interest-free loans. Another one, the financial security and freedom. Like I said, when we talk about finance, security and freedom becomes a problem. Everyone wants money. The security becomes problem. Now, CashTelex is coming up with finance, one, security, and then freedom itself. That means you'll be able to use your money freely. You'll be able to access your money freely. Security attached to your money. So you are safe. Then access to healthcare insurance. When we talk about healthcare, just think about the young one or the old one. That's when you realize that for sure health is very important to each and every one, and more so to the aged people. You can look at the different places. They are coming up with different hospitals. Back at the hospital, children's hospital, or medical center like that, because they are targeting you guys, the young one and the aged one. You are getting many problems with the diseases. So CashTelex is coming up with the solution not to become a burden when you are aged. Because sometimes when you grow older and older, you get more diseases, the cancer, the ulcers, and etc. So CashTelex is coming up with a solution. You can get them, yes, but you can be treated as early as possible. Not to wait because of money. Because sometimes people, they wait and the disease becomes a problem because they didn't have money at the first stage. CashTelex is coming up with a problem, with a solution. You can access the health care insurance through CashTelex based on your shares you bought in CashTelex. That's why everyone should buy CTLX. Everyone should have shares in CashTelex to solve these problems. That the problems mainly facing the Africans. We are facing these problems, like it or not. Let's go ahead. There is accessibility to funds anywhere in the world. Have you ever thought that you can have your money accessed when you are in Uganda, You can access when you are in Dubai. You can access when you are in Kenya. You can access that money when you are in, for example, in Saudi Arabia. Everywhere you are, you can access your money. CashTelex has brought this to Africans, to all investors. Why don't you invest now? And what are you waiting for to invest? Because the services we are talking about, the problems we are talking about here, they are going to be highlighted properly this side. Yes, we talk about what is CashTelex now. If you are solving those problems, like we have mentioned them up, what is CashTelex now? Is the Pan-African financial company running on blockchain. Talk about the Pan-Africa, we simply mean the chance goes to African first. Coming with this company, pioneering, coming first to use this opportunity. Which opportunity is designed on the new technology, which is blockchain, has tokenized its assets and offers them to the public for purposes of uplifting its stakeholder lifestyle. They want you, the Africans, they want you, the one who is listening right now, to buy shares from CashTelex and being able to have a good lifestyle. We are looking at this 3 to 5 years to uplift at least 1 million households. When we talk about 1 million households, we simply mean the families. And they are able to earn at least $10. When we talk about $10, we simply mean 35,000 shillings. You can get it passively while working with other business, while working with other company, while driving your car, while driving your taxi, while driving your boda, but you are able to earn the 35,000 or 35K in terms of passive income. That means we'll be able to have the food, even if you don't work for that day. You're able to have the clothing, even if you don't work for that day. You're able to have accommodation and medical care insurance through that small money. And that small money is just considered to the small investor. Just imagine if you're among the big investors, how much will you get there? Yes, when we talk about how do we drive from known to unknown. When we talk about CashTelex, we need to move from the known one to unknown. You know how M-Pesa gets money? How does it make money? Safaricom? Through charges. How MTN mobile money makes money? Through charges. You use the service, they charge you. If you don't use, they will not charge you. But because you have no alternative, today people are paying school fees using mobile money. They are paying bills for fees and it is using mobile money. Do you have alternative apart from that? You have no alternative. You can't go to the bank and stand in the line when you have mobile money option. You just agree that I have a very busy schedule for today. Let me use my mobile money to send the school fees. They only charge small according to the time we spend in the bank line. So the Jumia giving you opportunity to send and deliver products and etc. Then the Payway, the Gigi, the DSTV now, the Safe Border, the Uber, Sophia the robot, the blockchain. And now we are talking about the CashTelex building a new future for Africa. Where are you? Yes. Where does CashTelex get money to share with the investors? We talk about the 35K, 35,000 shillings. Where does that money come from? Because that is sometimes the problem. We have got some issues from different people being scammed because of not asking this question. For them, they are promising money to get rich quickly. They end up being scammed. Now, CashTelex is giving you the clear roadmap. How does it get money to share with shareholders. Let's move. Yes, CashTelex ecosystem. We talk about ecosystem. Those are the services provided by the company to the public, to the Africans, to the users worldwide. And when you use our services, that simply means they will charge you like any other company. They will charge you like any other company. Yes, CashTelex exchange as the number one. Remember, we take CashTelex exchange as the money-making machine, which controls all other services of the company. Then talk about the CashTelex city. When we talk about the real estate, remember we talked about CashTelex being asset-backed. Among the assets which back the CashTelex is the real estate. And we have it here, CashTelex cities. And remember, very soon, we are going to have the groundbreaking of CashTelex City, Uganda, because it was reserved. 374 units were reserved, fully reserved. So just wait to have the groundbreaking for this. And then they will move from Uganda to Nigeria to Kenya to any other countries. All those are the services provided by the company to the people, and then the company will be able to earn the charges, the profits, and then later the investor will be able to get dividends because they invested in that company and the company is making profits. Then every day they will be sharing as shareholders. Yes, money remittances. We talk about remittances, we simply mean those guys who are staying, for example, outside Uganda. They are sending money and receiving money. When you send, they charge you. When you receive, they charge you. People from Saudi Arabia, they send money to Uganda. They are charged, right? When you are in Uganda sending to any other country, they charge you. So CashTelex is tapping that chance as well, so that it can correct the charges. But remember, all these services you're talking about, they're not targeting Africans in particular. Also, these services are going worldwide. You will be using the remittances worldwide. Now CashTelex Gold shops. We talk about CashTelex wallet, mobile wallet, whereby we're going to use the mobile wallet for someone to pay goods from the supermarket, goods, for example, you can pay fuel from the petrol station, shops and markets and etc. We're using the wallet. When you use the wallet, that means we'll be charged. However, the difference will be the charges will be minimal compared to what they are charging right now. Have you ever thought of withdrawing only 1 million for mobile money? How much do they charge?
Captain,
Yes.
you're left with 15 minutes, sir.
Thank you so much. Have you ever thought about that? Now CashTelex is coming up with a solution. If they're charging much, then CashTelex is coming up with minimal charges. That means everyone will be able to use the services of CashTelex because of the small charges that will be attached to any transaction made using CashTelex services. Then the trading options. Then the CashTelex Go online shopping. You are here, you can order for a car from Japan. You are here, you can order for a laptop from anywhere in the world. You are here, you can order for a food from anywhere, and they will be delivered. That means CashTelex is combining all the services, the financial services. That's why it's called financial company. And it is able through this to assure and confidently say it can provide 35,000 shillings UGX, remember, or 3K, 35K to every investor. Why? through these services. It is just simple mathematics. If you have ever seen how mobile money in particular makes money, moreover in Uganda, what about the mobile money global? How much will CashTelex earn? Just be prepared to receive. Get ready now by buying CTLX. Get ready now by buying share from CashTelex. Please, wherever you are, please make sure you don't lose this chance tonight. Talked about the exchange. This is the exchange where we have buying and selling, right? We talked about the CashTelex cities. The cities, you can just imagine. The city will be like this. We have the schools shall be having the different fields, shall be having different supermarket, hospitals, and etc. Even medical centers within the city. That means every person will be moving from city either to go and see the relatives and what, but all services will be encompassed within the city. So just imagine, we have cities like these ones in Uganda, in Kenya, in Dubai, in Rwanda, in Congo, in South Africa, in Djibouti, managed by CashTelex. So your share, your shares, your money will be secure and giving you more, being able to earn the daily passive income. Please, the gold shops we talked about, the gold shops. You can see the gold be moving from one place to another, buying gold, exchange with gold if you have shares in CashTelex. Then the benefits. Talk about benefits. One, everyone is encouraged to invest now in CashTelex. Everyone is encouraged to invest now with CashTelex. Then talk about the encourage, at least you can start with $30. You can start with 30. If you start with 30, that means gradually will be getting the confidence, and then you add on. You have very many people started with small, but now they have big shares in this company. So you can start as simple as this. Don't fear to start. Then investment is to only buy shares from the company. And then we'll be able to get dividends from the ecosystem of the company. Dividends are shared depending on this. The 20 to the company and the 80 to the all investors, depending on how many shares they have on their accounts. Yes, the 40% discount when you buy items on CashTelex Go using CTLX. That means people are now buying CTLX to be able to equip themselves. When the online market is open, they'll be able to buy and get the 40% discount on the goods they are buying from the online market. So what about you who is listening right now? Have you planned to buy things from the online market and being able to enjoy the 40% discount? It is through buying CTLX. If you have small, please add. Add. Time for enjoyment just close to everyone. Talked about the shopping platform. That's the CashTelex Go. Remember using the CashTelex Go, using your phone. You just scroll, you just click, using the what, the finger, and everything will be done on your doorstep. Then we talk about the CTLX asset backed. We talked about the asset backed sparked up with cities. You have seen the city, CashTelex cities, which are going to be built in different parts of the world, starting with Uganda in particular. Then we talk about the wallet, buying, scanning. Go to the petrol station, you scan. Go to the supermarket, you scan. Go to the, for example, the mall, you scan, and then you pay using that. Now that they are using mobile money now, these days, Momo Pay. Now that they are using Visa card, CashTelex will be using the wallet, which is more secure. So this is just if you have 100 shares, how many do you have? When the value increases to $5, now you have, how many do you have right now in 1 year? And now just imagine in the 5 years, how much will you have when the share rises to $30, only $30. And remember, the target at first, the share will be at least 100 shares, $100 each share. Just imagine. Now it is just here, $30. And when you look at this last figure, you can just imagine. Yes, how do you take part of this? How can you join? Simple. You just need to have a national ID, driving permit, or the passport. I don't have all these ones. Can you access your local office and you discuss about this before you miss out this opportunity? Then the functional email address. You have an email address. When we talk about email address, we need we talk about the functional email address. Can be functional, but we only don't have the password. You need to know the email address and its password for you to be able to access or to open up an account with company. Your investment determines your returns. Yes. Then the smartphone can help you to monitor everything going on. Remember, the smartphone will be used. You can use the smartphone to order for items. You can use the smartphone to pay. You can use the smartphone to follow your account and the others. So the smartphone is an added advantage. Do you have any question? If you have, please, I want to end up here. I will hand over microphone to my host. Thank you so much for listening. Yes, Hamna, you have the microphone.
You are most welcome. You are most welcome, my presenter, Captain. I welcome you back from that enlightening session that you just shared with us. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you back and I thank you for being a good audience. Ladies and gentlemen, have a good night, good evening, good morning from wherever you're listening in from.